Hello everybody, and this is an audio test for the channel. I'm setting up my new mixer, trying to decide how I want everything, set. Duh. And I was thinking about reading this short story. Yeah, it's very short. It's Tiny Lives by Alan Baxter. It's on I don't know, I just had to search up like a short story so I could read something that has, meaningfulness to it. So I'm not just saying random shit because you can't really gauge how it sounds just after saying a bunch of random shit during the period. So I'll read a few things and then we'll change up the settings and I'll kind of listen in. Then I will pick what I want to do and then I'll start making videos with that. If people listen to this and you're like, oh, that one sounded better, that one sounded better. Obviously, it's going to, everybody's going to have their own different opinions. So, I need to try and talk normal. Um, Kind of hard when you're doing a test because depending on the time of day and stuff, your voice changes. Now, right now it's 10:30 at night, and I get more bassy and kind of like tired sounding later in the day. If I got more energy and stuff, obviously it perks up a bit, but this is where we're starting. This is at baseline settings. Everything is um, down the middle. If you want to call it that. But anyway, I twist the tiny cog into place. My old too-soon fingers gnarled, golden brown and cracked, but true. Complete, I turn the miniature dog over in my hand, the brass and copper of its construction shining in the late afternoon sun. I lift it to my lips and breathe softly into its mechanized heart, and it stirs, shifts, and wags. Alright, I'm adding... I'll go for treble, I guess, first, since it's on the top. Oh, it's kind of funny, the treble knob. Don't really know what position that would be. I'd say that's about maybe 1 o'clock. The girl reaches out a greedy hand, eyes alight with wonder, and I smile, place the wriggling clockwork puppy on her palm. She hugs it to herself, teeth white, and a smile of innocence, immediate love. And immediate love. Alright, that's probably good enough for that one. I'll turn that back down, because I don't think I could go too far. No, I'll do one more. This time it's at 2. It'll never... It'll never wind down, really? The mother asks wide. Never, I reply as the life draws through my chest like a thick needle through starboard canvas. I wonder how many more I have in me. The breath is mere delivery convenience. Something far deeper is taken every time. Okay, now I'm going to turn that off because I think you can't really go too much further on that. I'm going to have to change the overall volume too because changing these changes the volume. So that's going back to 0. I'm kind of curious what this mid one does. Honestly, it's kind of weird. I was thinking about it. You only really technically need 2 knobs, don't you? Why do you ever need to increase the mid? Unless it's like peaks at that specific frequency. But if it's kind of like rounded off in between them, and then that baseline for the mid could just be where you're, I don't know, it's hard to say. I'm going to try a couple anyway and see what it actually sounds like. I don't know where I stopped at, but here we go. So we're back at baseline, 1 o'clock. Thank you, she says, handing me so many grubby used notes, as wary as my hands and eyes. What do you say to the nice man the mother demands of the child? Thank you, mister. The child enthuses and bounds away, her new pet dancing across her hands with tiny yips. Don't even know what that says, so I'm not going to bother. I whisper back. The money goes into the leather satchel at my feet. I'm gonna stop it there because it looks like I'm not gonna have a spot that I could break anytime soon. So I'll go the 2. I'm gonna probably go the 2 on this one as well and call that it. I think the base is where you could actually kind of bump it up quite a bit. I'll just reread the first line on that. The money goes into the leather satchel at my feet. I wonder when I'll have enough. Soon, I'm sure. I sit back in my tattered chair, let the sun bathe my wrinkled skin. My eyes roam the unsteady table before me. Boxes of parts glitter, cogs, and tiny piston nuts, bolts, brackets, and bars. To me, they are all limbs and muscles, nerves and hearts. A man approaches and smiles unsteadily. Alright, that's enough for that one. We're now going to the base, and that is 1 o'clock. Is it true, he asks? Is what true, sir? The toys you make, they act as if alive and never wind down. I smile. They never really believe, even when they see it. They are alive, sir, and they will live forever, at least until the parts wear out. Some old Chinese sorcery, is it? He asks with a crooked smile. He has no idea how offensive it is. And we'll go to I don't know where I was at with that one. We're at 3 o'clock now. I'm Ty, sir. Ah, well, there you go. Let's inspect the compartmentalized case of parts. My neat row of tools in their leather wrap, looking anywhere but into my eyes, where he would have to now acknowledge the hurt of his words. Can you make a bird? He asked suddenly. Of course. And will it fly? Certainly. He points to the sign on my table, written when my hand was a lot younger, steadier. Your price is very high. America, where even capital is subject to suspicion, I smile. What you buy is absolutely unique, sir. Alright, we'll just go. We're at 3 o'clock now. We'll go to 5 o'clock. I feel like 6 o'clock is a little much. The chill of Washington autumn lifts my wispy hair, chills across the back of my hands. The man pulls his jacket tighter. I wish I was back among the warm, humid days of home, but it's foolish to pine for the past. Alright, that's about all I got for that one because we'll start running out here soon. I'm going to kick this back to, let's say, 2 o'clock. We'll change EQ to 1 o'clock. Treble to 1 o'clock. Instead, I'm lost in the land of opportunity, but wasn't for me that we came here. Always for the children. The thought I smelled disinfectant and bleach, see harsh fluorescence and white coats, and quickly cast the thought away. Cash only, eh? The man asks. I bump the Q to 2, or treble to 2. I nod and smile again. Where I come from, this much smiling shows nerves. The Americans seem to think it denotes honesty. Only sharks and the guilty smile this much. I've learned it can save me a lot of conversation. Alright, let's see it then. And I'll bump low to 3. I'll just reread the first one. I twist the tiny cog into place, my old too soon fingers gnarled, golden brown and cracked, but true. Complete, I turned the miniature dog over in my hands, the brass and copper of its construction shining in the late afternoon sun. Lift it to my lips, breathe softly into its mechanized heart, and it stirs, shifts, and wags. Now this last one I'm going to add one in the mid-range. The girl who reaches out greedy hands, eyes alight with wonder, and I smile, place the wriggling clockwork puppy on her palm. She hugs it to herself, teeth white, in a smile of innocence and immediate love. And I think that's where I'm leaving it. For now, I'm going to listen to it back. If you guys have any kind of input on what you think sounds better, I'd appreciate it. You can leave it down in the comments. And that will, whatever I choose here is going to be the primary settings I have for my channel. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed I kind of feel like I should read this short story all the way through one last time, but without knowing the other choose, maybe if we find out what settings to have, I'll read this whole thing because it's pretty good. I don't know. Hope you guys enjoyed. Take care.